Oh, you almost never do you get to use that, huh? Right there. That's the lowest. See that? That's the lowest fucking note you can play on the piano. Hi, everybody. Hi, how's it going? Happy birthday to one Scott Coates. I never attempted that song before. That is an all-instrumental song by the Smiths. It is called Oscillate Wildly, because even though Morrissey doesn't appear on it, why, his pomposity has to somewhere. Of course, it's a play on Oscar Wilde, Oscillate Wildly. Oh, so very clever, Monster. How do you do it? Happy birthday to Scott. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Scott Coates. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, I gotta move that. That'll be annoying very, very quickly. How's it going, man? Congratulations on another spin around the planet. I know that. Is this? I've been asking. I'm going to pry. Is this the big one? Is this the 5-0 for you? It might be. You're in that cohort there. Listen, if it's any consolation, I'm still here, right? You know, I'm still doing it, still in there, swinging, doing my thing. So I'm living proof, right? Life will carry on as before. It's just a number. And I think, and don't quote me on this, but I think we might be pentagenarians at this point. Can anybody look that up? So it's sexagenarian, by the way, and that's the only sexy thing about being in your 60s, is that you get to call yourself a sexagenarian. Septuagenarian when you get into your 70s, and then, of course, octogenarian, nonagenarian, and then centenarian. I love what Patton Oswalt said about getting older. That he feels that, first and foremost, you really ought to only be able to, once you pass 21, you really ought to only be able to celebrate your birthday on birthdays that end in, say, 5 or 0, especially 0, right? And have big fucking blowout them. And then, if you make it to the age of 90, right, you should legally be able to kill a person if you can use your bare hands. Now, I like that as an idea. I would adopt that. I think that's great. Because honestly, if you've been holding a grudge for that long at the age of 90, doesn't that person kind of have it coming, right? And especially, and it's also an incentive to stay healthy, right? Take your fucking, Metamucil and your Geritol, because why, when you turn 90, you get to fucking ice a fucker, right? Now, how cool is that? I love that. Anyway, hi, Kathy Brown. Hi. How are you, dear? So, Scott, listen, dude, I'm just going to keep playing until you start coughing up the requests, because that's what I'm here for. So I've got lots and lots of 80s tunes lined up just for ye. So here we go. Yeah, let's do this. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Ooh. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Ooh. Hold your head up, keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up. No, 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 no. We didn't win. Some of them wanna use you. Some of them wanna get used by you. Some of them wanna abuse you. And some of them want to be abused. Yeah, she's traveled the world. Seems like kind of a waste of miles if that's all you're going to discover. Am I right? Whoa. Just been talking to Dave Gahan. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Sweet dreams are made of you know, the to disagree. Now, if we're doing this concert, travel the world, everybody 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Sweet dreams are made of this. So there you go. So that's Eurythmics. Now, this puts me in mind of 2 things. One, Annie Lennox played the Gorge Fest, which Brandi Carlile put together in honor of Joni Mitchell. Lori and I were very torn about this. I don't know if you've heard about this, but there was a big concert out at the Gorge, which is this big concert venue in the middle of fucking nowhere, but it's just gorgeous, in kind of central Washington area. Campground site. You kind of have to pack in if you're going to stay there, because I don't think there's a lot to do in that particular area. But anyway, Brandi Carlile, well-known singer-songwriter from Washington, decides she wants to celebrate Joni Mitchell while she's still alive. So they put a whole big concert together, and we've seen footage from it. You probably have. And it looks transcendent. Right, Annie Lennox gets up and does a duet. But the thing is, we love Joni Mitchell, but we kind of like original recipe Joni Mitchell. And I respect the fact that she wanted to smoke her voice into a hoarse rasp. That's her business, right? She's always said, I would prefer to be a painter. Right, that's all she lives in a box of paints, as she once famously said. But we kind of didn't want to go and see it in person. Plus, it was really fucking expensive. So anyway, but there was that. And the other thing is, I was fading out because it was put in mind of the fact that a buddy of mine, Gary, who is a producer, engineer rather, in New York, was engineer on a lot of famous records. It wasn't the power stations in LA. My buddy Bryant worked at the power station. I forget. Anyway, very famous station, place that he worked at, studio. And he had this band come in from, I think, Jamaica, and they had never recorded professionally before. And as they were recording, they all started to play a little bit softer, a little bit softer, a little bit softer. And Jerry realized they didn't know that you actually do you fade out for them. They thought they actually had to do the fade out. Isn't that charming? I love that. I love that story. These guys, they grew up listening to records. Like, listen to how the fucking record is. Get quieter and quieter and quieter, and there you go. Anyway, Lori and I are going to a concert. We're going to go see, speaking of 80s, we're going to go see X in Marymore Park. I forget what the date is. I think it's in July sometime. And then guess who's opening? English fucking Beat. I've always wanted to see the English Beat. Oh my goodness, it's going to be so fucking great. Wow. And Save Ferris. Like, who fucking cares? Fucking Save Ferris. Like, this is all I think of when I think of Save Ferris. Right? Isn't that kind of their whole shtick? So, how are the levels? Are the levels straight up? Am I coming correct this evening? I hope that I am. So July 14th is the date that we are going. It's going to be lots of fun. Okay, moving on. I'm just going to keep playing songs until you're ready for a request, dude. I've prepared some favorites, ones that I know you'll like.
Sounds fantastic.
Oh, good. Okay, so Laura says we're sounding good. That's important. We nothing but a quality show for my buddy Scott. By the way, the English Beat are only known as the English Beat here in the States. They're known as the Beat in England. I guess there was another band called the Beat. Forgotten to history. There was also a Wham as well, right? Which is why they had to go by Wham UK, because there was a Wham US, I guess. But they didn't have to. That was bullshit, right? Why didn't Wham US have to go by Wham US? Particularly if they went over, to Great Britain. Shouldn't they have to have gone by Wham US? Fuck those guys, whoever they are. That's what I say. Okay. Johnny Hit and Run, Pauline. I think that might be a request. That's the only line of that song I know. I'm sorry, but I would play the one song that I know of theirs is Los Angeles. I'll play that for you if you want. We'll do this first. Everybody having fun? Are we having fun tonight? I hope we're having fun. There's only need, I need your love so much I'm losing me. I cannot see the reason for the pain. With hungry joy, I'll be your toy, just hoping you will play. Without the hope, my body starts to fade. Memories fade, but the scars still linger. Goodbye, my friend, will I ever love again? Memories fade, but the scars still linger. Whoa, whoa. I cannot grow, I cannot move, I cannot feel my age. The vice grip of attention holds me fast. Engulfed by you, what can I do? History's my cage. Look forward to a future in the past. Memories fade, but the scars still linger. Goodbye, my friend, will I ever love again? The memories fade, but the scars still linger. Saxophone. The more I talk, the more I say, the less you seem to hear. I'm speechless in the most peculiar way. Your mind is weak, your need is great, nothing is too dear for you to use to take the pain away. Memories fade, but the scars still linger. Goodbye, my friend, will I ever love again? Memories fade, no, don't pretend you can't justify the end. The memories fade, but the scars still linger. No, no. Still linger. Oh, oh, still linger. Oh. Yeah, man, fucking moody as hell, that album. We love, Scott, you and I, we love that album. Sure, their anthemic, stuff is great. It's wonderful, but there's just something so fucking intimate about that album, about The Hurting. It's just such an intense album. I remember like having this feeling, when you listen to an album when you're younger and you don't have a lot of context for it, and it seems like it's coming from someplace else, right? It doesn't seem like it could have been recorded in an ordinary way, or even by people. In the case of the Cocteau Twins, for example, right? Didn't they seem like they were transmitting from another planet? But the case of The Hurting, every song just seems so deeply intimate that it was almost like they put them in a box someplace. Okay, this is a very, very fragile document, so you guys go over here. We won't disturb you. That's how I felt about that. So let's do this. I used to be able to do this. Hey, there I did it. You walked into the room. I just had to laugh. The face you wore was cool. You were a photograph when it's all too late. It's all too late. And I did not have the time. I did not have the nerve to ask you how you feel. Is this what you deserve when it's all too late? It's all too late. Change. You can change. Change. You can change. And something on your mind became a point of view. I lost your honesty. You lost the life in you when it's all too late. It's all too late. We walk and talk in time. I walk and talk in two. Where does the end of me become the start of you when it's all too late? It's all too late. Change. You can't change. Change. You can't change. What has happened to the friend that I once knew? Has he gone away? Cello solo, very innovative on this. When it's all too late, it's all too late. Change. You can't change. Change. You can't change. Change. You can change. Change. You can change. I always thought, another album from the Hurting, another song from the Hurting, song "Change" by Tears for Fears. I always thought that the lyric was "You can't change," and then I discovered later it's "You can change." What a helpful message, right? Thanks, fellas. Thanks. Good to know. Let's see what Eurythmics, 2 Tears for Fears songs from Hurting. Yeah, that's what you've missed so far, Ray. But remember, of course, and welcome to you, my friend. There always is playback. By the way, how are the skeleton arm salad tongs treating you? Is the family enjoying their salads just a little bit more? Just a skosh, just a sousant, just a hair's breadth more? Laura's here, everybody. Hey, Laura. What's up?
Depeche Mode.
Yeah, more Depeche Mode? And let's do some. We'll do some Demode. Absolutely. Let's see. Voices of Babylon, the outfield. I don't know it, unfortunately, but a fine request and keep them coming. That is my mantra. You know, if I don't know it, I'll certainly. I always want to honor your requests. So you know, slide me something that I can do, and I'll do it. All right. Beep, beep, beep. Oh boy. Let's do this. Sure, why not? And Kathy's here, and everybody loves Kathy. Everybody loves Kathy. How does it feel to be so universally beloved, Kathy? Words like violence break the silence and come crashing into my little world. Painful to me, pierce right through me. It's a skeleton Laura's holding there. 'Cause all I ever wanted and all I ever needed is here in my arms. I guess it's gonna sing a duet with me. Words are very unnecessary, they can only do harm. What would be a good song for the skeleton to sing with me? Vows are spoken to be broken. I got no body. That would be the song, right? Feelings are intense, words are trivial. Pleasures remain, so does the pain. Words are meaningless and forgettable. All I ever wanted and all I ever needed is here in my arms. Words are very unnecessary, they can only do harm. All I ever wanted and all I ever needed is here in my arms. Words are very unnecessary, they can only do harm. The mood! Oh, and you did make a request, Scott, and so I'm going to honor that. She had to leave. Bump, 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 bump. I've never played this song before. Let's see how it goes. Los Angeles. I hosted I was asked to MC an event in Los Angeles. Now, thank you. About easily a billion years ago. Easily in the Mesozoic era. I'm guessing it was actually probably right around 94, maybe 94, 95, right around that era. And it was this collective, in Silver Lake, that they were starting, and Exene was living there, was a big part of it. And she had all but left the music scene at that point, and had a place called, it was a clothing shop and kind of a trinket store called You've Got Bad Taste, which I referred to as everybody go to Exene store, Bad Taste, and he goes, it's You've Got Bad Taste if you've never been heckled by Exene Cervenka. And she told me from the audience that it was Chervenkova now, because she wanted to honor the patronymic nature of her Slavic roots or Russian roots or whatever the fuck it was. She was a delight that night. It was so much fun. Hi-oh. Christ almighty. I got fucking heckled by Exene. She didn't even say thank you afterwards. God damn it. I think that's it. She had to leave Los Angeles. All the toys were out in black and the boys had too. She started to hate every night I didn't give her a lot of shit. Every hour around the she had to get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. It's confused, flying over the dateline. Her hands turn red, 'cause the days change tonight. Change in an instant, days change tonight. Change in an instant. Billy Zoom, everybody. She had to leave Los Angeles. She found it hard to say goodbye to her own best friend. She bought a clock on Hollywood Boulevard the day she left. It felt sad. It felt sad. It felt sad. She had to get out, get out, get out, get out. She had to get out, get out. She gets confused, flying over the dateline. Her hands turn red, 'cause the days change tonight. Change in an instant. Days change tonight, and days in an instant. I gotta do that ending again. All right, there we go. X. Boy, oh boy. I didn't realize how fucking racist that first verse was. Jesus. Also, I thought it was she bought a hot dog on Hollywood Boulevard the day she left. The lyrics say clock. Did you guys know that? Isn't that weird? I always thought that it meant, well, of course, Pink's is like Pico and Sunset, but I thought it was always a reference to buying a hot dog at fucking Pink's, which to this day still has a line around the block. I've had a Pink's hot dog. They're fine. I've never really gotten the hype. I don't know. But then again, don't get me started on Los Angeles. I'm jaded. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, let's see what else we got here for our good pal Scott on his birthday. Hey, everybody, it's Scott's birthday. It's his birthday. Woohoo! All right. Pink's is the most adequate hot dog. Exactly. It's a hot dog. You know, wet it, wipe it, good night. I don't know what else you want from a hot dog ultimately. It's fine. It's fine, you know. But it's not, for example, Tito's Tacos, which is, I mean, it's a singular flavor Tito's Tacos. If you've ever had the pleasure in Los Angeles to have Tito's Tacos, there's nothing else like it on planet Earth. Good luck finding anything like it. And then In-N-Out Burger, I guess, is sort of imitable, as it were. Shake Shack seems to be doing a pretty good job knocking them off. But Pink's, I don't know. I'll give it one of these. There we go. What are we doing? But this town is our town. This town is so glamorous. Wish you could be maybe one of us. This town is our town. This town is so glamorous. So I'm already singing the song for you as I'm looking it up. I should probably save some. Do I remember how the verse goes on this? We all know the chosen toys of catty girls and pretty boys. Make up that face, jump in the race. Life's a kick in this town. Life's a kick in this town. This town is our town. This town is so glamorous. Bet you'd live here if you could and be one of us. This town is our town. This town is so glamorous. This you could be, live here too and be one of us. Change the lines, we said before. We're all dreamers and we're all whores. Discarded stars, worn out like cars. Litter the streets. This town, litter the streets of this town. This town is our town. This town is so glamorous. Bet you would live here too and be one of us. This town is our town. This town is so glamorous. Bet you live here if you could and be one of us. I don't remember the bridge, but here goes the last chorus. This town is our town. This town is so glamorous. Bet you'd live here if you could and be one. This town is our town. This town is so glamorous. Bet you'd live here if you could and be one of us. This town. This town. Yeah, that kind of sums up how we feel about Los Angeles. Ookie vibe. Now, I don't know if this is apocryphal, but I was always told that the Go-Go's basically decided to pick up instruments approximately like a year and a half before they became the Go-Go's, they became famous. And that can't be right, because they're all like, they never played an instrument before, and all of a sudden the next thing they're just rocking, and like hit after hit after hit after hit. That first album, with all of them in towels. Which, by the way, fellas, I mean, we all had our personal thoughts about the cover of that album and those fine ladies. But it was just weird that they just managed to just take off. They all were very proficient on their instruments and they did so many fucking hits. Am I right? Just crazy. Anyway, but I digress. Oh, Scott, we appreciate you, brother. And I hope you're having I hope you've had a happy birthday thus far, because I know that it is just after midnight, your time. Let's see what else we got here. Moving in Stereo by the Cars. Good request. Love it. Or is it Living in Stereo? I think it's Living in Stereo. Or no, you're fucking right. It is Moving in Stereo. How dare I? I'll never question you again. That's it. I've been schooled. I'm chastened, and that's it. Oh boy. A lot of bar chords. Life's the same. Living in stereo. Life's the same, except for my shoes. Life's the same. You're shaking like tremolo. Life's the same. It's all inside you. Bum 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 bum. It's so easy to blow up your problems. It's so easy to break down. It's so easy to fly through a window. It's so easy to fool with the sound. Bum 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 bum. It's so tough to get up. It's so tough. It's so tough to live up. It's so tough on you. Life's the same, I'm living in stereo. Life's the same, except for my shoes. Life's the same, you're shaking like tremolo. Life's the same, it's all inside of you. Bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum 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 bum. Life's the same, I'm moving in stereo. Life's the same, except for my shoes. Life's the same, you're shaking like tremolo. Life's the same, it's all inside you. All right, there we go. Rick Ocasek. Curious specimen, Rick Ocasek, kind of an Ichabod Crane type figure who managed to whip some spell inexplicably over the dazzlingly beautiful Polina Portskova. And apparently she was kind of obsessed with the dude, and he was like a total dick to her. Go figure. What the fuck was that about? Rick, pull your head out of your ass. Anyway. I actually really do have a soft spot for the Cars. I mean, that is just a... always reminds you, yeah, Scott says that song always reminds you of Phoebe Cates. I wonder why. Fellas, geez, if there was a singular moment. Now, one of the things that I think we lack now with streaming culture is monoculture. We don't have these singular moments anymore where everybody's watching the Oscars or everybody's watching Seinfeld, for example, or Friends on a Thursday night or whatever the fuck it was. But every fellow that I know probably cranked it at least once to Phoebe Cates. In that scene. Am I right? You had the VHS tape, had a few hours to yourself at home, nobody's around. Hey, look, no shame in that. That's right, I said it. I said what I said. Deal with it. Okay. Scott Coates' birthday set comes along, and we're going to do... oh, yeah. Let's see. What else? Well, we could do a little bit more... Let's do a little bit more Depeche Mode. Since we're here, why not? There's nobody stopping us, right? No injunction. God, it's raining, but I'm not complaining. It's filling me up with new life. The stars in the sky bring tears to my eyes. They're lighting my way tonight. And I haven't felt so alive in years. Just for a day, on a day like today, I'll get away from this constant debauchery. Oh, Dave, no you won't. The wind in my hair makes me so aware how good it is to live tonight. And I haven't felt so alive in years. The moon is shining in the sky, reminding me of so many other nights, but they're not like tonight. And that's where it leaves us. I thought there was more to that song. No. Sorry. We just get warmed up there. And that, yeah. Ah, yes, Kathy, such a good song. Yes, it is. Anything by the Smiths, says Lauro. Okay. I actually came prepared with a couple of Smith songs tonight because I knew that my darling wife, and by the way, a hotter specimen you have not seen. Fight me. Than my gorgeous wife. I knew she was going to ask for something from the Smiths, and so I had prepared something. Let's see. New Life. Operating, generating, new life, new life. Do I know how the... How does that first verse go? Let me think on that. I got this all queued up. Take me out tonight, where there's music and there's laughter and they're young and alive. Driving in your car, I never ever want to go home because I haven't got one anymore. Take me out tonight, because I want to see people and I want to see lights. Driving in your car, oh please don't drive me home, because it's not my home, it's their home, and I'm welcome no more. My home. And if a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. And if a 10-ton truck kills the both of us, to die by your side, where the pleasure, the privilege is mine. Take me out tonight. Oh, take me anywhere, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. And in the darkened underpass, I thought, oh God, my chances come at last. But then a strange fear gripped me and I just couldn't ask. Whatever you're talking about. Take me out tonight. Take me anywhere, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Driving in your car, I'll never ever want to go home, because I haven't got one bomb at all
I haven't got one. Lord. And if a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is a heavenly way to die. And if a 10-ton truck kills the both of us, to die by your side, will the pleasure and the privilege is mine. There is a light and it never goes out. There is a light and it never goes out. There is a light and it never goes out.
Oh man, okay, cool. I give the Mazzer a hard time because, listen, dude, we know what you're talking about. We know, we get it. We get it. But of course, it's all hindsight's 2020. Am I right? Seen through a 2023 context, it's perfectly clear what he's talking about. But back then, he thought he was being subversive. And listen, this was a crowd of music lovers who seemed to be blissfully unaware that Freddie Mercury was extremely gay. Right? Same thing with Mark Allman from Soft Cell. Laurel and I watched a special recently, one of the trash theories that we like so much on YouTube, that it featured Soft Cell, and or at least partially featured Soft Cell. And, you know, Mark Allman was very clearly gay. I mean, he presented as gay, just very, very clearly gay. And they had him there singing songs to the ladies, and they thought somehow that they could, the record label saw. Well, here's a nice looking young fellow. We'll pitch him as a teen heartthrob for the ladies. Didn't quite work. And then, of course, he wrote songs about luring disco dollies to a life of ice, and yeah, it all worked out. All worked out fine. One Mark Allman. Okay, let's see. Did I play Yaz, Only You recently? No, I didn't. But it was funny, when I was playing that song, I was thinking to myself, boy, wouldn't some Yaz go down well right about now? Particularly when you mentioned New Life by Depeche Mode from their earliest In Speaking Spell album, I believe. That was written by Vince Clarke before he left. And then Vince Clarke went on to hilariously, of course, Yazoo broke up. He and Alison Moyet parted ways. She seemed like kind of a diva. I'm thinking that's probably what went down. Then he manages to find somebody who sounds exactly like her, but is male. It's Andy Bell in Erasure. Sounds. You listen to it, and I'm like, how did that happen? Like, it makes you believe in, Rhonda Byrne's The Sacred. Because if you're just, trying to manifest something like that, you're like, man, I fucking, can't believe that so-and-so, she left and broke up my band. And goddamn it, I want everything exactly back the way that it was. I just want some, and then suddenly, this fellow Andy Bell shows up and starts singing, and it sounds exactly like Alison Moyet. Worked out. Erasure. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay, let's, Sex Dwarf is one of my favorites.
Sex Dwarf, isn't it nice? Luring disco dollies to a life of vice.
What are you talking about, Mark? Whatever are you talking about? Oh, you people. Hey, everybody. It's Scott Coach's birthday. That's just as... That's... Looking from a window above, it's like a story of love. This seems to... Let's transpose this up a little bit and give my voice a fighting chance in this one. Looking from... Oh, well, that's not going to... Okay, let's do... How about F? Looking from a window above, it's like a story of love. Can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. That'll work. I came back only yesterday, I'm moving farther away. Won't you near me? Well, all I needed was the love you gave. Well, all I needed for another day. And all I ever knew, only you. Sometimes when I think of her name, when it's only a game, and I need you,
Listen to the words that you say, it's getting harder to stay. When I see you, well, all I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day, and all I ever knew, only you. Ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, bum. Ba-da-dum, all I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day, and all I ever knew, only you. This is gonna take a long time, and I wonder what's mine. Can't take no more. Wonder if you'll understand. It's just the touch of your hand behind closed door. But all I needed was the love you gave, and all I needed for another day, and all I ever knew, only you.
Hey, okay. There we go. Hey, it's just started the... It's the... Oh, geez, stop. There we go. Then we started the theme song to The Only Show. You've heard of it. How's everybody doing? Do we have any more... requests here? I sort of played Sex Door for you. Why not, right? Okay. That song fucking creeped me out the first time I heard it. I'm like, this song, something not nice is happening. And I naively at the time thought he was talking about young women. I thought he was. It didn't go down well. All right, what else do I have here in my bag of tricks? Stretching by Bronski Beat. I don't think I know. I know Small Town Boy and one other. I will play one of those. Now that. Okay, is a song that will break your fucking heart, because this song, to my knowledge, and back me up on this, I think Small Town Boy represented the first time, really, that like homosexuality that we knew of was openly addressed in a song, right? I mean, this is about a kid who's been kicked out of his fucking house for being gay. You know, and like Jimmy Somerville, lead singer and songwriter of Bronski Beat, was very open about this, and he's talking in like fucking Q magazine in the face and NME and shit. Is yeah, man, being gay is hard, and this is an album all about that. I'm like, fuck yeah, good for you, dude. He was an early pioneer, this gentleman, and much respect to Jimmy Somerville and Bronski Beat. You leave in the morning with everything you own in a little black case. Alone on the platform, the wind and the rain on a sad, lonely face. Mother will never understand why you had to leave. For the answers you seek will never be found at home. No, the love that you need will never be found at home. Turn away, run away, run away, turn away, run away. I'm crying, turn away, run away, turn away, run away, run away. Pushed around and kicked around, always a lonely boy. You the one they talk about round town as they put you down. And as hard as they tried to make you cry. But you never cried to them, just to your soul. Run away, turn away, run away, turn away, run away. Cry, boy, turn away, run away, turn away, run away, run away. Cry, cry, turn away, run away.
away, turn away, run away, turn away.
Boom! Yeah. All right. I know there's more to that, but that's where the sheet music ends. So there we go. Laura wants Bauhaus or anything by the House Martins. What about the fucking House Martins? Let's. Can't put my finger on it. I will have to, of course, do my P.D. Heaton impression. So those of you who know the House Martins probably know that, P.D. Heaton went off to form Beautiful South. He has a very distinctive voice. But also, the bass player from the House Martins is one Norman Cook, a.k.a. Fatboy Slim. That's weird, right? My age. He was a fucking, hit DJ when he was well in his late 30s. A strange thing about that. Let's see, what do we have that I can do? Let's try this one. See if this works. Fun, fun, fun. Whoops. Fun, fun, fun. Fun, fun, fun. Fun, fun, fun. James Dean posters on their wall. What a sad little end to it all. Oh, I said having lots of fun. Barefoot and on the run. I am mad from Scandinavia. I want a guy in the London area. He must be crazy and Sagittarius, 'cause I am Leo and I'm hilarious. It's true. Which gives me fun, fun, fun. Fun, 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 fun. Fun, fun, fun. Fun, fun, fun. Last seen drinking daddy's own beer. Singing Abba's Mamma Mia. Rock and watch thunderbirds fly. Poster on their wall says why. I'm a guy from Camden Town. My hair is color but I'll gel it down. My clothes are black but my bread is brown. I'm really into early Motown, which gives me fun, fun, fun. Fun, 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 fun. Fun, fun, fun. Fading concern, a conservative pastime makes you feel doubtful right from the start. The expression she poses exactly like last time. You got to conclude she just hasn't a heart. Botched the ending. If you want gold, you gotta stick the landing. Isn't that what Scott Hamilton says? Every Elfie Schlegel. And I mix up the announcers for the ice skating with the announcers from the Winter Olympics, those guys, and then the ones from like competitive gymnastics. They might all be the same people. Tim Daggett. Is it Tim Daggett? It's, yeah. So I don't know. Anyway, they're all interchangeable as far as I'm concerned. Elfie Schlegel and Tim Daggett. Am I getting that right? And then there's Johnny Weir and who's the woman that's the young woman that neither of them are young anymore. I'm gonna have to call them young. They're old as fuck. God damn it, just like me. Okay. Laura says Joy Division. Send Scott out on a high note, right? Let me see if I can pull out a Joy Division song out of my butt. How about that? Tara Lipinski, nicely done. Laurel. Let's see if I can. Nope, can't do it. I'll have to work on that. Yeah, I thought I might have a Joy Division song, but alas. Okay, Scott Hamilton, that's exactly right. Thank you, Mom. So, what else do we have for my buddy Scott here? It's getting close to wrap-up time here, but I'll play a couple more tunes, and then I will let you all get on with your evenings, whatever else it is you have planned for the rest of your wonderful, wonderful night. Let's do this song. Yeah, let's do this one.
Small Town Boy by Bronski Beat?
Played it.
Oh, you did.
I played that shit. Peeling the skin back from my eyes, I felt surprised that the time on the clock was the time I usually retire to the place where I clear my head of you. But just for today, I think I'll lie here and dream of you. Got you under my skin where the rain can't get in, but if the sweat pours out too south, I'll try to swim and pull you out. La 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 la. A howling wind blows the litter as the rain flows, as street lamps pour orange-colored shapes through your windows. A broken soul stares from a pair of watering eyes. Uncertain emotions force an uncertain smile. Got you under my skin where the rain can't get in, but if the sweat pours out just south, I'll try to swim and pull you out. I wish I could pull off the Jules Holland piano solo here because it's so tasty. Oh yeah, there we go. Matt Johnson. There we go. Scotty wants Town Called Malice. I will do my best. I played it once before. If I can stick the landing on this, we'll close on it. How about that? In the car park, and it's a rich idea and fantasy with the 10 grams in the Town Called Malice. Oh yeah. Lap 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 lap. Stop giving up. Now I better take that cable off. It's a little bit high for my voice. And we'll never know. Rosy days are few. I'll stop apologizing for the things you never done. Time is short and life is cruel. It's up to change the thing. The Town Called Malice. Oh yeah. Stop dreaming of the quiet life, cause it's the one we'll never know. And quit running for that runaway bus, cause the rosy days are few. Well, stop apologizing for the things you've never done, cause time is short and life is cruel. But it's up to us to change this Town Called Malice. Ooh, ooh yeah.
Rows and rows of disused milk will stand lying in the dairy yard, and 100 lonely housewives clutch the empty bottles to their hearts, hanging out their own love ladders on the line to dry. It's enough to make you stop believing when the tears come fast and furious in a town called Malice. Oh yeah. Struggle after struggle, year after year. The atmosphere is a fine blend of ice, and I'm almost stone cold dead in a town called Malice. Oh yeah. The whole streets believe in the Sunday roast beef. It's dashed against the co-op. I have to do it. Either cut their beer or the kids do care. It's a big decision in a town called Malice. Ooh yeah. The ghost of a steam train echoes down my track. It's a mountain bound for nowhere, just going round and round. Playground kids, creaking swings, lost laughter in the breeze. Go on for hours and I probably will, but I'd soon put some joy in the town called Malice. Ooh yeah. It's a town called Malice. Hey, hey, yeah. Town called Malice. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Scott Coast. Happy birthday to you. I usually don't play it, but there you go, dude. Happy birthday to you, my brother. I'm glad you were born. This has been, it's been such a delight just getting to know you and your extraordinary sense of humor over these pandemic years that we've been living. And I just treasure your friendship, and I think you're just the best. So, happy birthday to you, brother. I see you're 53. Okay, so I wasn't sure if this was the big one, the big transitional one, but you've been here. You figured out the 50s, right? We're fine. We're fine, you know. A few more miles in the odometer, but who gives a shit, right? We're still fucking here, right? That's what I say. All right, my brother. Happy birthday, and love to all you fine people. We will see you guys on Saturday for another fabulous